Thank you, Dean, for that lovely introduction. Before I begin my speech, I would like to thank the faculty and staff, our family and friends who joined us here today, because today is also their day as much as it is ours. So graduating class, could you please all join me in giving a big round of applause to everyone that is here with us today? Dear class of 2018, this speech is for all of you. You are here today because of the empathy, compassion, and relentless desire you have shown to change this world for the better. You have joined movements, raised awareness through social media, and are inspiring others like myself to do more than the bare minimum, to surpass the dreams we've set for ourselves and our future. What we are doing today is creating a network effect. And through this network, we're becoming the voice of tomorrow. We live in a chaotic world where most of the times it's difficult to understand the rules. Even here at Mason. Why does the Wi-Fi here never work, you guys? Why is it so difficult for all of us to find a parking space? And why are these gowns so expensive, you guys? We're comfortable in the small little chaos of ours, but when the moment we step out of here into the real world, we'll be faced with much more serious and difficult questions. Why are some people poor and other people rich? Why are some forced to be refugees while others continue to be safe? Why am I sometimes afraid to step outside of my home with a hijab on? Why do we live in a nation that prides itself on being the land of opportunity, but takes that away from dreamers? Or better yet, why is it that some people are forced to live in a world where they have to, sorry, give me a moment. Why are they forced to live in a world where that doesn't accept them for their skin tone or color orientation? It is important for all of us to ask these questions, and more importantly, to find the answer, because when we step out of here, this is a part of the bigger chaos. Why is it that even though we try to do something good, we are met with hate? It's normal that people give up, that they just stop caring. But thank you all, class of 2018, for continuing to create a community here at Mason where we all can thrive. A community where we can continue to carry the torch of truth and let everywhere we touch become light. Even though it may sometimes feel like it, none of us are ever truly alone. It can be hard to say what the effect of our actions will be. We usually can't see how it all fits together. One day, in the near future, scientists will have developed and created machines that can predict the effect of every one of our actions. We don't know how this will all fit together, but what we do know for sure is this: fear spreads, but fortunately, love does too. We can use our actions to help ourselves and everyone around us so that we can face the bigger chaos that is waiting for us right outside. The effect of our actions can be meaningful and inspiring. So let's create a future that all of us are proud of. Let's create a society where we measure our success not by the money being made, but rather the value that is being created. Although both of those together would sound pretty amazing. Despite what others tell us or want us to believe, we choose who we become. And we can choose to be conscious empathetic, and open-minded, we can choose success. Each and every one of us doesn't have to choose failure. And if we do, we can still overcome it. So what if you fail? Suck it up and keep moving, people. We only fail when we cannot look beyond the horizon. And I challenge all of you to do just that. Don't take things at face value. We have no excuse. This is what our degree as Mason business students has afforded us. So all of you, go out there, be curious, be courageous. When I was encouraged to submit a speech to be given at this degree celebration, I actually genuinely thought that they meant the after party, you guys. I didn't realize this. So make mistakes. Sometimes they turn out pretty well. But when you make your mistakes, remember, learn from them. See the world from a multitude of perspectives, and above all, be yourselves. I want to share a lesson that my mom told me when I was pretty young. She said, "Marie, you might hate what makes you different today, but one day it will become you." We have so many different identities, labels, and differences. I am an Afghan American. I am a refugee from Afghanistan. I am a first-generation college student. I am a Muslim woman. I am a byproduct of a single... Thank you, guys. I am the byproduct of a single-parent household. I am also a writer, a photographer, a poet, a soon-to-be Mason alum, and a proud patriot. I am all these things, and yet, when you strip away the labels and the differences, I'm just like all of you, human. Our differences, whether they are intangible or tangible, make us who we are. The most important lesson we have learned as Mason business students is that anything is possible. I mean, take the White House, for example. We can find unity in our diversity. We can be better. And as my friend Elise said, we can think big, but start small. We should embrace all of our differences. We must step into this world with the burning desire to make a change, however small it is. We are our own heroes and our own role models. And as the adored and renowned Persian poet Rumi said, "Stop acting so small. You are the universe in ecstatic motion." Thank you.